Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor, a midsize pickup that's built to dominate off-road trails while still handling your daily grind with style. This truck is the smallest member of Ford's Raptor family, but don't let its size fool you. It's a beast packed with performance, tech, and rugged charm. I'm thrilled to take you through every inch of this machine, from its aggressive exterior to its high-tech interior. Blistering performance, pricing details, and some suggestions for potential buyers. So buckle up and let's get started. Let's kick things off by taking a walk around the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor's exterior. Starting at the front, this truck screams attitude. The grille is massive with bold Ford lettering that's impossible to miss, giving it a family resemblance to its big brother, the F-150 Raptor. Flanking the grille are adaptive LED headlights with distinctive C-clamp daytime running lights that add a modern, sharp edge. Down below, you've got a beefy steel bash plate for protection during off-road adventures, plus fog lights nestled into a widened lower fascia. The hood features functional vents that not only look cool, but help with engine cooling when you're pushing this truck hard. The whole front end has a muscular, purposeful vibe, like it's ready to tackle a desert rally or a muddy trail without breaking a sweat, moving to the side. The Ranger Raptor's profile is where its off-road swagger really shines. It's jacked up with 10.7 inches of ground clearance, 1.4 inches more than the standard Ranger, and rides on 33-inch BFGoodrich KO2 all-terrain tires wrapped around 17-inch alloy wheels. Those chunky tires and flared fenders give it a wide, planted stance 1,710mm track width to be exact. The side steps are practical but might get your pants dirty if you're not careful, and some owners might even ditch them for a cleaner look. You can opt for Raptor graphics on the bedsides for an extra $750, adding a sporty flair, though our test truck in shelter green metallic looks plenty tough without them. The overall length is 5,380mm with a 3,270mm wheelbase, making it longer than a Range Rover but nimbler than its full-size siblings. It's the perfect size for tight trails or squeezing into urban parking spots. Circling to the rear, the Ranger Raptor keeps the aggressive theme going. You've got Raptor-specific taillights and dual exhaust outlets that let out a throaty growl, especially in the loudest drive mode setting. The 5-foot bed comes with a spray-in bed liner, under-rail lighting, and multiple attachment points for securing gear, though it misses the optional bed step due to the exhaust routing. A power roller shutter is available for $3,800, adding security for your cargo. The rear design is functional yet bold, with a lockable tailgate and lift assistance, making it practical for hauling camping gear or weekend toys. Overall, the exterior is a head-turner, whether it's the code orange paint or the more subdued Arctic white. This truck demands attention wherever it goes. Now, let's hop inside and check out the interior. Sliding into the cabin, you're greeted by a spacious yet sporty environment. The Ford Performance front bucket seats are a highlight, with heavy bolstering, Raptor badging, and code orange stitching that adds a pop of color to the charcoal upholstery. These seats are 10-way power adjustable for the driver and 8-way for the passenger, both heated with driver memory settings. They're comfy for long drives and grippy enough to keep you in place during spirited off-road runs. The rear bench is surprisingly roomy, easily fitting 2 adults and a kid with fold-flat seats and under-seat storage for extra gear. The cabin feels rugged yet refined, with a mix of hard plastics and rubberized materials, though some might find it a bit drab despite the red accents. Dominating the dashboard is a massive 12.4-inch vertical touchscreen running Ford Sync 4A infotainment system. It's intuitive with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates, but the on-screen buttons can feel small, especially if you're wearing gloves. A 12.0-inch digital gauge cluster is standard, fully customizable, and pairs with a 10-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system for crisp sound. You've got dual-zone climate control, a wireless charging pad, 5 USB ports, and 6 upfitter switches for aftermarket accessories. Practical touches include dual glove boxes, a deep center console, and door pockets for all your stuff. However, some ergonomic quirks like small grab handles and a fussy shift lever take a bit of getting used to. Overall, it's a cabin that balances utility with modern tech, making it a great place to spend time. Whether you're commuting or adventuring, let's talk performance, because this is where the Ranger Raptor truly shines. Under the hood, you've got a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 EcoBoost engine pumping out 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission and full-time four-wheel drive. This engine is a detuned version of the Bronco Raptors with a longer exhaust and repositioned charge cooler, but it still rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.8 seconds. Anti-lag tech keeps the turbo spooled for up to 3 seconds after you lift off the gas, ensuring instant power when you need it. The exhaust note is pure muscle, especially in Baja mode, where it delivers a satisfying blatty roar. The Raptor's off-road prowess comes from its upgraded chassis and suspension. So it's got a reinforced frame, Fox 2.5-inch live valve shocks with electronic control, and a Watts-Link rear suspension for better axle stability, with 1.4 inches more front suspension. Travel and 2.7 inches more at the rear compared to the standard Ranger. It soaks up bumps like a champ. 7 drive modes: normal, sport, slippery, off-road, rock crawl, Baja, and tow halt weak. The powertrain, traction control, and suspension for any terrain. Baja mode loosens traction control for wild desert runs, while rock crawl softens. Throttle response for precision crawling. Front and rear locking differentials and a 2-speed transfer case round out the off-road package on pavement. The Ranger Raptor feels surprisingly car-like, with direct steering and composed handling, though the steering is a bit heavy. It's a blast to slide around in 2WD high with Baja mode, but some testers noted its struggles on washboard surfaces compared to rivals like the Chevy Colorado ZR2. Fuel economy isn't its strong suit. Rated at 16 mpg city and 18 mpg highway, and real-world tests show low to mid-20s at best. Towing maxes out at 5,510 pounds and payload at 1,411 pounds. Lower than the standard Ranger's 7,500 and 1,805 pounds, but that's the trade-off for off-road dominance. This truck is engineered for high-speed desert runs and tight trails. Yet it's refined enough for daily driving. Now, let's get to pricing. The 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor starts at around $57,500, making it the most affordable Raptor in Ford's lineup, compared to the F-150 Raptor at over $80,000 and the Bronco Raptor at $92,000, fully loaded with options like beadlock-capable wheels. For $1,495, a spray and bed liner for $495, and premium paint like Code Orange for $700, you're looking at about $60,000. Drive-away prices can hit $92,000 to $93,000, depending on taxes and dealer fees, and some low-mileage used models have been listed as high as $110,000 due to demand. Compared to rivals like the Chevy Colorado ZR2, which starts lower but lacks the Raptor's power and interior polish, or the Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter, the Ranger Raptor offers strong value for its performance. However, it misses some niceties like extendable sun visors or a premium audio upgrade, which can feel like oversights at this price. So, who's this truck for? If you're an adventure junkie who loves blasting through deserts, crawling over rocks, or just wants a versatile daily driver with serious off-road cred, the Ranger Raptor is a fantastic choice. It's ideal for those who want F-150 Raptor thrills in a more manageable package. However, if towing or payload capacity is your priority, the standard Ranger or a full-size truck might be a better fit. I'd suggest skipping the running boards to avoid dirty pants and considering the beadlock wheels if you're serious about off-roading. Also, take it to a Ford Performance driving school to master its capabilities. Safely, it's worth it to avoid becoming an internet meme after a bad jump. Before we wrap up, let's talk pros and cons. The Ranger Raptor nails it with its potent V6, top-notch suspension, and versatile size, making it a blast on and off the road. The interior is practical and tech-heavy, and the styling turns heads. On the downside, fuel economy is grim. The shift lever can be finicky, and it's not as armored as its bigger Raptor siblings for extreme off-roading. Some rivals, like the Colorado ZR2, might edge it out on certain trails and cost less, so test drive them before committing. That's it for our deep dive into the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor. This truck is a thrilling blend of power, tech, and rugged style, ready to tackle anything from Baja runs to grocery hauls. If you're as pumped about this truck as I am, drop a comment below. Tell me your favorite feature, or if you're considering one for yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, maybe on a sandy trail somewhere.